disasters of our lifetime, so many losing everything, and the process of being made whole just getting started. Lester.
Liz, thank you for that. Finally tonight, the Palisades fire destroyed so many houses of worship, but one is still standing tonight, and our Jacob Soberoff is there.
Everything across the street from the synagogue burned down, but the synagogue is still here. What's it like to see it? Surreal.
Unbelievable. For Rabbis Amy Bernstein and Daniel Schur and Cantor Chaim Frankel, seeing the Kehillat Israel synagogue standing amid so much devastation is staggering.
Look at this. This is the ash that came through the door.
Yeah. I went to preschool.
Yes.
My siblings had their bar mitzvahs here.
This is now a refuge for the entire community, not just the Jewish community.
You know what? You could fill the sanctuary with your congregants who have lost their homes.
Correct.
Yes.
And it's homes standing for so many people, so many of us. This is our home.
When tragedy strikes and disaster strikes, we turn to our faith. And that's what this represents. I sing this lovingly for our community to heal.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.
Everything I own is in this room. Every single thing that I own is in this room. We got a basket of laundry, glasses, pills, and the keys to our car. That's it.
I just can't stop also thinking about your neighbor, and if you hadn't intervened, what would have happened?
Well, I mean, how about Robert, who in the house was on fire next door? Our deck was on fire, and the guy ran into the house and got it. I was just blessed that God said, hey, call his son and just be sure.
Yeah.
And his son didn't know about it, because then the fire, he's, oh my God, and he's trying to get out here, and there's no flights. And then we couldn't find him because he has dementia. So they put him in a hospital somewhere. And then he called me at 2 o'clock this morning, said I found him, because I said, go to St. John's. He'll probably be there. And we were able to track when Robert had texted me so that we knew. But by the way, I'm sure the paramedics are coming back for him. It wasn't like they said, oh, we're going to just leave this guy here. So I want to make that clear. It was just a matter of timing. And the poor caregiver, I'm sure, was doing exactly what she was ordered to do. It was just one of those scary things. I mean, look, you can't imagine how great the Los Angeles Fire Department and the Los Angeles Police Department and the Sheriff's Department and the DWP, these people are out there fighting, man. That's I'm standing in my driveway. See that flame in it? I'm standing in my driveway looking up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, the planes were going over, and it was like.
And what were you thinking as you're out there shooting this right outside of your home? I mean, what's going through your mind?
You know what I was thinking?
What?
I'll tell you what I was thinking. I'm from Rhode Island, And a friend of mine was the guy who did all the remediation for the, you remember the station fire where 100 people burned to death in a nightclub fire? Mm-hmm. And this is true. There were people in the doorway who had tried to get out, and there were people who were literally 2 feet in the pile of bodies who got out and survived by being debris, and the other people next to them died. And all I remember thinking is, man, when I was a kid, our house burned down when I was 6 years old. It goes up in seconds, not hours, not days. You know, let's get that picture that Uncle Tina, Aunt Tina sent us of the kid. Get out of the house, get in the car, get out of the way, and let them do their job. Your house will go up like a matchbook.
Because it sounds like... Go ahead.
Yeah, I was just going to say, know your neighbors, have a plan. I mean, thank God our neighbors, Havisa, Robert, Stephanie across the street, Francis next door. All our neighbors are all checking with each other. Are you out? Are you safe? Are your pets out? Everybody was taking care of everybody. We're on the roof of our house. Our beautiful little house, it was like, we've been in the hotel all through COVID. This lovely hotel, people are so great, take care of us yesterday. And we were fixing our house, and we finally had it done, and we were swimming every day, and my blood pressure was going down, and if you ever saw the views from that house before this fire, they were just, it was, I posted it today on X, it was paradise.
Right there. So we got 3 generations in the house right now. We have 6 dogs, including 3 75-pound pit bulls. We have a 175-pound tortoise, my boyfriend, a couple of my friends that evacuated, my roommate. We've got a full house, but everybody has been so supportive. And I mean, given the situation that we're in, I feel like to see the community come together already, it hasn't even been a full, 3 days, and it seems like people are really putting their nose to the ground and figuring out what these next steps are.
We are live tonight from Pacific Palisades, California, one of the hardest hit and most devastated neighborhoods right now in California, as the fires are raging so far uncontained at this hour. The Pacific Palisades fire 0% contained, we understand right now, and in this neighborhood, house after house, as far as the eye can see, the schools, the churches, homes just completely and utterly destroyed. Winds set to pick up again in these next few hours, and as we anticipate that, a new fire has also broken out that we are aware of right now. None of them right now of the 5 major fires that we understand are under control at this point. They're trying to start to contain them as these winds pick up. There are 6 deaths so far.
Thanks, Aaron. It's good to be with you again. This lull is helping us focus some resources on perimeter control, getting containment around the fire. It's given us opportunity to deal with that, but the scope and scale is so immense. We talked a little bit about that last night. Getting the right resources in the right place, and then also dealing with new emerging fires that we continue to have to respond to. We're still at 0 containment on most of the large fires. We'll start to see that change over the next 24 hours.
Including the Palisades fire, where we're standing.
Indeed, yes.
So, Chief Littleford, when you hear this, you hear winds are picking up again, you hear 0% containment, these massive...
맑은 하늘이네요.